Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are welcome. My name is Amara, and on this channel I share my lifestyle here in Japan, motherhood, and sometimes the little skills I am learning while living abroad. In today's video is very special to me because I want to show you something I did completely by myself. In this video, this particular one you're watching, I was showing you guys the start of my braided wig. I braided this wig that I'm about to show you guys here with my own hands. Yes, this is my first braided wig, and I was explaining to you guys that I did the 4x4 closure off camera. I made it myself from the beginning to the end, so watch to the end. Don't skip this video. You're going to learn one or two things. Honestly, this is something I've always loved growing up. I love hair. I love braiding. I love watching people create beautiful styles, but for a long time it was just something I admire. I never really took it so seriously until when I moved abroad. But when I was preparing to move to Japan, I told myself something very important. I said living abroad means I need to learn how to do many things by myself. So on these things, we was learning how to braid hair. Here I was showing you guys the extension I used. I bought this extension from, I think, from Temu or Shein, one of the apps, but it was so soft, so good. If you live abroad, especially as an African woman, you know it can be very difficult to find someone who knows how to braid African hair properly. And even when you find someone, it can sometimes be very expensive. So sometimes I used to braid my hair myself, hence why I'm always on wigs, because I have no option. Just throw my wig and I'm off to go. But this day I said anytime I'm going to be off work, I'm going to braid my own wig. So I told myself, why not learn it? The first person I braided hair here in Japan was actually an African sister. She's from Cameroon. I remember being a little nervous because I really wanted the hair to come out nice, and it really came out nice. It took my time here, and when I finished, the hair actually came out very beautiful. So in this video I was showing you guys, I wanted to see if I could divide it or to go on with it. I don't really know what to do about it, but I said I wanted it to be long, so I did the 4x4 closure of camera. So the moment confidence came into my mind, I said, yeah, I'm going to do my own braided wigs. I was showing you guys the what is it called, this pin here. I think it's crochet pin. Yeah, so I used the crochet pin to go on with this line. You see this line on this wig cap, I took it out because it was showing it. Initially I thought it was going to be so easy for me for the braiding, though it showed me the lines that I went to, but it was showing after the braiding, so I had to use pin, and I took it off, and that was really what I did, and I'm so glad I did it. So today I wanted to challenge myself even more. Instead of braiding someone's head, I decided to braid a wig. And honestly, it was not easy, but it was interesting and very rewarding at last. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the process of how I made this beautiful, gorgeous wig that you see at the end of this video. Hence why I said, please don't skip this video. Just watch to the end. And don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment. Tell me where I made a mistake. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you down through the process now of how I made this wig, the type of closure I use. Like I said, I use 4x4. I started from the down part, the length of the wig, and how I braided everything step by step. So let me start by talking about the wig itself. So the length of the wig is a medium long length. I don't want something too short. I want it to be very long, and also I don't want something extremely long because this is my first braided wig. I wanted something that could still look like full and beautiful, but also manageable. Do you get? So I was just watching like TikTok live was doing this, and that really helped me. So when you're making a braided wig, the length is very important because it determines how heavy the wig will be, and also how long the braided process will take. This actually did not take me I think it took about 1 or 2 weeks, because I usually go to work. So anytime I close from work or I didn't go to work, I do these braid wigs. It took me 2 weeks for me to be able to get it, and sometimes I don't even have time, because I'm not doing it for a customer, it's just for myself. So the longer wig means more braided, so more time, more patience. For this one, I chose a length that still looks elegant but is comfortable to wear, and also I wanted something that will look natural when worn. So let me talk a little about the closure that I use. I use 4x4 closure, like I said, which really came out so good, but it was so stressful. It really stressed me. I started with braiding from the down. So the next step is lining the wig. Lining is very important part of braiding, because it determines how neat the final look will be. So here I started showing you guys. I've already done like half down and I was so tired. Yeah, this is still the same day and I've already gone halfway. In fact, I've not even started, but I'm so proud. I'm creating this wig. So making sure that every section was neat and evenly spaced. This step requires patience, because you want the wig to look as natural as possible. You know, sometimes people see braided wig and think it was done very quickly, but the truth is that it takes time and the dedication. You have to focus on the pattern, the texture, and make sure that every braid looks neat. There were moments where I had to pause and adjust the braids to make sure everything looked good. I would lose and start up again, but slowly the wig started looking fuller and more fuller, and that moment when you start seeing the wig take shape is actually very satisfying. You know, I was just feeling myself. I feel like just wearing it to go pick up my kids from school. On this day I made this video. It's not the same day. I think it took the next day, you know. But on this day I already started with the front part, but you can see the opening at the back was so much, but it was coming up gradually like I wanted it. You know, while I was braiding this wig, I kept thinking about how far I've come, from just admiring braids when I was younger to braiding my daughter's hair to now creating my own braided wigs. Sometimes we underestimate ourselves. We think we can't do something until we try. Living abroad has really taught me to learn skills and become more independent, and this is one of those skills I'm really happy I decided to learn. So have you ever braided your hair? I want to know at the comment section. Please, let's still continue from those videos. Please don't skip this video. Watch to the end and you will learn one or two from me. So I think it was over 4 to 5 days, and I started showing you guys that I already started from the frontal, a bit the closure, and I just want to show you guys how far. But this week really the frontal part really stressed me, and I was just managing it, watching television while doing it, thinking about a lot of things. Like, if there is one thing I want to say in this video, it is don't be afraid to try new things. Sometimes the skills we need are already inside us. We just need to start and keep practicing. Today is not just first attempt. It's not just because of my first attempt. Tomorrow you'll be better. Thank you so much if you watch up to now, like you are really following the process. I really want to say thank you. Another important thing when making a braided wig is neat parting. Like I said before, the parts are not straight. When the wig will not really look professional. That's why I spend a lot of time making sure each section was clean and eventually like spaced. Even though I lined the wig earlier, I still check each section again before braiding. This helps keep everything looking organized. That is it. So after finishing the front part, I moved backward. I still checked the wig. I still went to know how far it's looking. It's actually the point where you begin to feel excited, because you can now imagine how the final look will be. So this is it. I finished braiding the frontal, but the spacing at the back. If I tell you the spacing there, I just took I've not cut it, it's still inside. I've not cut it, so I was just like feeling this wig. I'm so excited, proud of myself. I continue braiding one session at a time. The inside is still like so scanty. I really need to feed in the braid inside. So consistency is very important because it has helped the wigs look so balanced. So working towards the back, once the middle was completed, I started working towards the back to fill in more of the braided, like the extension. So the back of the wig just as important, it's very, very important as the front. Don't forget that even though people may see the front more often, the back still needs to look neat and full. Do you get it? So the moment the wig started looking real, I'm feeling myself. There was a moment during the process where I stopped and look at this wig and I'll be like, will I ever stop? I thought to myself, wow, this is actually looking like a real braided wig. Like, I feel so good. Still feeling myself, so happy, like I did this. And it's so long, it's very, very so long, but you can see the inside so looking so unkept and not really what I want. So one thing I love living abroad has taught me is the importance of learning skills. When you live far from home, you can't always depend on others for everything. Sometimes you have to learn how to do things yourself. For me, braiding hair is one of those skills. It started with braiding my daughter's hair, then braided a sister's hair, and now braiding my own wig. Skills like this can save money and they can also become a business opportunity one day. So after hours of braiding, I finally reached the last few sessions of the wig. This part felt really very exciting because I knew the wig was almost finished. I carefully braided the last section, making sure they matched the rest of the beads. When the final braid was done, I took a moment to look at the entire wig, and honestly, I felt so proud of myself. Super, so proud, thinking of how I'm going to style it, I'm going to flex it, show the world, who cares to know. My mom was so proud of me. I was so proud of myself. My sisters were so proud of me. So completely this gave me a lot of confidence. It reminded me that learning something new takes time, but the results can be very rewarding. This is my first braided wig, but it definitely will not be my last. I'm still going to continue doing this. So if you're in Japan and you want me to braid your hair, please feel free to contact me. My phone number is going to be at the description below on my social media account. Please feel free and chat me up and I will do a very cheaper one for you. Now that I've done it once, I feel more confident to try more styles in the future. Maybe different braid styles, maybe longer wigs, or even different braid patterns. So yeah, if you're watching this video and there is a skill you have always wanted to learn, I want to encourage you today. Start. You do not have to be perfect in the beginning. Every expert started as a beginner. The more you practice, the better you will become. So thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my journey. If you enjoy watching how I made this braided wig, please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. So this is the final look. I was just showing you guys that I want to go and pour hot water, like trim it. I already trim it off camera, but I was just feeling this beautiful braided wig. So beautiful. It came out so nice. I think here I've already poured, I think I've used hot water to, you know, straighten it and give it a new look. Look at how beautiful this hair, everything was covered. I was just feeling myself. I was so proud of myself. I did this, my first braided wig done by myself. I've been longing to get braided wig from Nigeria, but it was so difficult. So now I made it myself and I feel so happy doing this. Have you ever tried something new? Have you ever? Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my journey. Like I said before, if you enjoy watching how I made this braided wig, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see more hair videos like this on my channel. I truly appreciate every one of you. I'll see you in my next video. Let me leave you to listen to what I was saying. So this really made me so proud of myself. See you in my next video. For now, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Amara. I live in Japan. Thank you for watching. Bye. So beautiful. I laid it the front, but it's not properly well laid, but it's so gorgeous. It's the strand for me. Oh. But anyway, guys, it took me almost to 2 weeks before I completed it. I'm so proud. So I'm going to end the video here. If you watch up to now, since I started this, thank you so much for sticking by with me. The sun is terribly too much, so I am so happy the laying of the hair is not well laid, but I mean, this is so gorgeous. This is what I want. This is what I want. I would have paid how much to make this hair, to ship it from Nigeria. I've been longing to have like a wig, a stem wig, something like this. I've been longing to have something like this, but I finally did myself, and I can't be proud of myself for this achieving this better look. I mean, you guys, if you're a hairstylist and you watch this, tell me where I've done wrong or where I didn't perfect it. Let me just know, because I mean, I want to take it as a business. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
What did you say is your problem again?
I say half of my problem is money.
Okay. What is the other half of your problem?
It's still money.